one down. And up next for New York, Rick Rebb. Swinging a foul straight back. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Rebb turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Fly ball to right. Lucas makes the grab, 2 down. Bottom of the inning, here's the Toronto catcher, Christian Bethancourt. Heel with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. And he hits a ground ball right side. One up, one down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Andre.
2 out, space is empty. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Base hit, and that keeps the inning alive. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
So 2 down. Here is Goldschmidt. Barrios a check to first, and he dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Clement makes the grab, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. And midway in the 4th, Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees 1.
Let the groove soothe you, get then let the beat smooth you, get so many things I try to say when I'm right.
Now batting, second baseman.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho makes the catch, and that'll do it. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. We are back now in Toronto, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Nathan Lucas.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
To the right side, Rebb slings to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman,
And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Rick Rebb. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And the pitch. Swinging a foul out of play. Oh, and 2 now. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Varsho sizes this one up. Makes the grab, one away. Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Ground ball up the middle. Base hit into center field. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and again, we are tied.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
There's your strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Bichette fires to first in time. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline. This one's over, and the Blue Jays walk it off in the 11th.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.
Our final score, a one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.
Beat up the block and the gun. I press a little button to open the wings. Ain't no advance on the deal I just signed. I don't need to labor controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes. I dance on my own, so does my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus. Really dependent, it's punching, it's reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist. Skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle, the same as how I be preferring my venison. Wellington blacker than my and I was apprenticing under a villain. Face full of metal to pay my respects. I slaughter my dentist to get his new grill and the income accomplish. Look at my
Rick Reb getting ready. Two rivals set to square off and leave it all on the field. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Rick Reb. McGill back to work. That's outside, and that's ball one.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Come on, ball, get on up.
Line drive.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
Two out, space is empty. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He hammers one out to right, and we're all square. It's 1-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
Back now with the Subway Series. Now it's the DH, Jesse Winker. The Yanks looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help.
Still a couple of months to go, Boog, but there's definitely a little more energy and pressure around each game right now. A win here would be a nice.
And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
Rev, just 21 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. That's a strike. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is downstairs. And that's in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. That one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and this game is tied. It's 2-2.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Back now with the Subway Series. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
On the ground right side. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the second baseman. Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Rick Red, looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And the slider just misses. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning, Jeff McNeil stands in. And he grounds one to the right side. Reb. throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Swinging a ground ball. Dives, and he can't hang on.
Safe at first as they can't make the play. Still able to come through behind in the count.
And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Here comes the throw. Across is the winning run, and the Mets walk it off in extra innings.
This team was hoping they wouldn't have to hit in the bottom half of this inning, but they did because the other team scored that run. But they battled back, got the runs they needed for an awesome walk-off win.
Close one here today. Rick Rebb, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Lindor at second. Soto over at first with one away. Grounder might be two. One at second. And that's two.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
One down, and stepping in for the Yankees, Rick Rebb. He swings and fouls one off. Rebb matched a couple of homers in his last game. One down, base is empty. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
One out, runner at second. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Kicks and fires. in the dirt. Man at second. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And Goldie goes deep. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they jump out front. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ground ball to the right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. Back now with the Subway Series. Now it's the second baseman, Rick Rebb.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
You know, these Yankees did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Everything came together for him. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Goldie, the next to hit. A swing and a soft liner. That's a base hit. Heading for the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. Back even, it's 3-3.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We've played 4. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mets 3. Two outs, base is empty. Rebb with a couple of homers at his last game. Fought off foul. Rebb in his rookie season, just 21 years old, and he's been on a fantastic run at the plate, hitting over 450 in his last 10 games. Next offering is in for a strike. Yankees up by 3. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Soto makes the catch, inning over. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. Last half of the 5th coming up. Yankees. Jeff McNeil stands in. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when.
Tosses to first, and that is the inning. So they make short work of them there. 7th inning coming up. Yankees 6 and the Mets 4. Back here in Queens, new inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Rick Rebb. Nunez, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Nunez back to work. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. So runner at second, 2 down. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. The winning run on second base. Ground ball right side. Rebb throws to first in time, and we're headed to the 11th. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We push on to the 11th, and we're all even at 6 apiece. Now we go to the 11th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Rick Rebb.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Paul Goldschmidt now. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. With the go-ahead run at third, you're in extra innings. Soft contact in the air. Base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
First and second, no outs. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Rebb, the lead runner at second. Goldie at first with no outs. Swing and a soft liner out to left field. Makes the catch for the out. First and second, 1 out. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. That to right. Soto hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's
reaching for it and breaks it in. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. So they're all loaded up. the inside corner for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Two outs. On the ground to third. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Well, this has been a good, tight game so far, but now that error looms pretty large. I got to think that's going to weigh on him for a little while, unless somehow they can come back and win this thing.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A two-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Toss to Alonso. They limit the damage here. So a run on no hits, and they wind up leaving the bases loaded. One out, runner at second. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. In the air out to center, and it drops in. McNeil headed home. Throw is offline. This one's over, and the Mets break through to win it in 13.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting.
And the final here today, 9-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. On to the third inning, and now the rookie second baseman, Rick Rebb. Senga back to work. Now one missed. Right through there for a strike. 1-1. Next offering upstairs. Whoa.
Nice try.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak, and there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Next offering popped in the air. Right field. Winker should have it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Senga picks over.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Taylor puts it away, and that'll do it. The Yanks lead 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
like just that. Let me rap like I need fresh air. I'm held under by the world.
Now batting, second baseman, Rick Red.
Rev, just 21 years old, and he's been quite a threat lately with 6 homers in his last 10 games. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. And there's a ball. Cabrera off of first with 2 away. Next pitch, not close, up high.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
2 outs. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And he deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. This one in the air, center field. Series sizing it up. He makes the grab, and that is that. 1 gone, runner at first. Here's Jesse Winker. Runner takes off. That's to third. The throw to first, and Winker is set down. 2 outs, base is empty.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Oh, 0-1 now. And there's the strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there. So digging in, Rick Reb.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
There's the strike. 1 out, base is empty. And that one missing low. And the slider just misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Drilled out towards left center field. Siri sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2. Red strung that hitting streak out for another game.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day at the dish. Coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
Rick Rebb has been on fire lately, riding a 15-game hitting streak. He's quickly becoming the talk of the league. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down, Rick Rebb stepping in now for the Yankees. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer it.
Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And off the base of the wall. Here comes Wells around third. Relay throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Runner at second, nobody out. Kirby with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Out to short, Crawford. To first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. The Yankees looking to rally. Cabrera, the runner at first with 2 gone. Tapped out front of the plate. The throw to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Runner at first with 2 away. And here is Austin Wells. Munoz back to work. Lined, and that's a base hit. Judge around second. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. So 2 on with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Munoz is just 1 strike away. Swings, and this one's flared. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Just a huge at bat right there. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Rebb in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Paul Goldschmidt in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one finds the zone. 3-1. Sends it to center, and this should be it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Red strung that hitting streak out. So 2 down, and now for Seattle, Seiya Suzuki. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. Third out. Nobody left for Seattle, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Rick Rebb. Gilbert back to work. The Yankees would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. That one ripped. Rodriguez racing after it. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. On a line, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag out.
Well, they were trying to put the pressure on him right there, try to score from second base on that base hit. And I tell you what, really nice job by the defense. They got it in quick enough, cut him off at the plate. Nice job.
Two out, space is empty.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That one felt good. It's 3-1.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
Bases loaded, one away. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that pitch down. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here. Big in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That clips the corner.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
In the air, right side. Suzuki has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third. Throw home, not in time to run scores. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Red with a valiant job in defeat.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Back at Yankee Stadium, second inning set to go. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately.
A dive, nice stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Rick Red now at the plate. The Yanks could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. His 14th of the year. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 3-2. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're in the top of the 5th. Hit on the ground might be 2. 1 at second. Not in time to first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they have runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Runner at second, 2 down. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And that drops in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. One left for the Yankees. They're still down 5-3. Back for more from the Bronx. Now it's the second baseman, Rick Rebb. The Yankees looking to rally. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Munoz, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. And the 1-0. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Aaron Judge comes to the plate now. We think of home runs when we see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Boog. In fact, Judge hit 300 home runs before he...
He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Rebb made a big contribution despite the loss. Cracked a pair of homers.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one.
Rick Rebb, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And the pitch. To short, could be 2. 1 at second. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Poteet back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Rev launched a pair of homers in his last game. And that one clips the corner. That one ripped. Drops into the glove. 1 away. Back at Yankee Stadium, Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Tapped softly on the ground. To first. Out. And a quick out, number 1.
The back, the right fielder, Kyle.
2 outs, base is empty.
The second baseman.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
The 0-1. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back. And it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. And they cut into the lead. It's 3-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. That one outside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
High ground ball for a base stop. Coming home. Here's the throw. It's off the mark and he scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Right side, hard hit. Over to first.
You're out.
Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Yankees 2. So 2 down. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. On the ground to the left, Lopez. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cubs hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Reb had a great showing.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah, to make another mob, to change another God, an angel from the Lord, a ceremony is gone. Big holy in charge, main code with a large murder over the odds. The victory is ours, the challenge to Mr. Trotter, a midnight marauder, rip his blood in the water, no stopping, top shotter, I drop multiple arms like candelabras on a mission. I'm chasing chicken like a true cop. Salute your father, I'm in the back of Wakanda after the drama. Rappers get metal back to the trauma. The lion separated from the pride. I rule Zion, I am the most hated one alive. Was fired, another one wrong. I represent the unwanted, undesired. Wash my hands of it all, then raise one and testify. To level, I'm guilty but justified. Justified when it's the fly sinister, feeling certified finisher, the prime minister, God's image, the monument, the homages to the problems, acknowledgement, how to apply, penance for the transgressions that I've accepted, acquiescence of my own presence as I inspected my load of root jargon, you don't get it, so stream it at your own discretion, every answer question, investment in your own protection, they be like black, well who knew we'd be receiving the new you, this Bob Zulu and Farrakhan, me Farrakhufu, misinterpret my level of genius and call it cuckoo, but this will really mean in the freedom and still you hoo-hoo, to the booth cuckoo, I deliver the truth to you, you got the nerve to act as if this is the proof to you that I will mobilize the militia and troop to you, but I got in the system to through you, if it's too brutal, look the other way like I'm robbing you, but surrender all your valuables as if I'm
Rick Reb has been a constant force at the plate this season, leading his team in batting average. This young phenom will get another opportunity to shine today. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. John Birdie at the plate.
The shortstop, John.
And the pitch. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and there's 2 down.
That is first. The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
2 on, 1 out. Reb, the next to hit.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Volpe on third. Judge at first. 1 gone. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Ground ball right side. In time to Bush, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. One out, base is empty. And first offering is fouled off. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's outside.
On the ground.
That's
And
a
it
foul.
goes just foul. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the catcher, Yasmani. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Man at first, one away. Got him. That K is his third of the game.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a two-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Reb at second with two down. To third. Zips it to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. And that is that. The Yanks leave one. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Steele back to work. And the pitch is outside, ball one.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
In the air, out towards right center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Makes the grab, one away. First and second, one out. Reb getting ready to hit. In the air to left center. Happ sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's two away. Two outs, but the winning run is at first. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. And a base hit on a line. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. Two away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Trying to send this extra innings. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Tosses to first. That takes care of Grandal. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Yanks strand a pair, so no change in the. And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Hit on the ground might be 2. He flips it to second in time. And that's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. Winning run and scoring position with 2 away. Center field for Armstrong. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab. And that will end the inning. We're at extras here. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Gone. Ball game. Another homer. And the Yankees walk it off in the 11th.
To extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
The 5-3 final score. Rick Redd with a remarkable run of late as he carries a 20-game hitting streak into this one. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Rick Redd. Shota back to work. Swing and a foul out of play. And today is draft day. Singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same. No matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day later, you're just so excited to have been drafted by a professional baseball team and have the opportunity to pursue your dream.
And now the count filled up 3-2. This one in the air by Esteros. Hauls it in for the out. Back now in the Bronx. And now the center fielder, Kevin Alcantara. To the right side. Over to Diaz, and a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
1 out, bases empty. There's a swing and a miss. Singy 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit.
First and second, no outs. David Fry digs in now. Tucker, the lead runner, out at second. Hat on at first with nobody out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. Relay to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Line to right, base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw home. But it's offline. He will score. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher. But you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Red kept the hitting streak going in this one.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.